Hey guys, it's that one gaming nerd guy again, here with a live vlog. You guys probably won't see it live because I don't have that many followers, but you'll see it after the fact. And just wanted to say, hey, I know it's been a while. You see my crazy workspace behind me. Um, I need to clean that up really bad. But anyway, want to say, hey, want to say, you know, that I know it's been a while. I know I've said I've wanted to come back to YouTube multiple times and I just haven't. Just want to give you guys an update on what's going on with me. Um, I don't know if I've vlogged since this happened or not, but I have a beautiful 1-year-old daughter named Addie. She is amazing and a wonderful kid, the best freaking kid I've ever seen. I know I'm biased, but you know, she has been my world for the last year, and everything I've done has been for her. Um, and so my life is amazing. I love my family, and I'm very happy. Um, I love my wife and my kid, and just I couldn't be happier. This is everything I've always wanted. And whenever I was younger, like in my early 20s, I'm 29 now. Um, the only thing I ever wanted was to find a person to share my life with and then have a family. And so now that I've started that journey, I mean, I might have more kids, I might not, I don't know. But now that I've started that journey, I'm looking onwards now to what I want to do with the rest of my life, other than just be the best father and husband that I can be. Um, and I go back to my hobbies, and things I want to do. Um, so I do want to continue gaming. I want to continue making YouTube videos at some point whenever I have the capability. Um, I I would like to do some video games still. My actual gaming computer crashed probably close to 3 or 4 months ago, um, and I haven't been able to um, really game very much at all because all I've gotten right now is my work laptop, and it can only handle so much, and I'm really not supposed to put games on anyway. But I mean, it's not like I play games at work. It's just when I'm at home. But um, you know, so my gaming capabilities have decreased quite a bit. I've also started dungeon mastering for a group of friends for D&D 5e, and it is a lot of fun. I love DMing. Um, it is. I love the storytelling part of it. I love the how descriptive you can get. You can really immerse your players in your world, and I really find that rewarding. I don't know if it's for everyone, but I personally find it very rewarding. Um, and so that's kind of been my new hobby, thing is playing D&D every week, and that's what I've really focused on. I've done a lot with it. I've learned a lot. Um, and I want to continue on. And I think my main focus, if I continue making YouTube videos, which I want to do eventually, more mainstream, more often, will be my journey into the nerdy crafting and prepping and planning of these D&D games, as well as just board games in general. I love board games. I have for forever. My family used to play games like Clue and Life and things like that with me when I was really young, and it never went away. I have always loved board games. I have a passion for board games, um, and just tabletop gaming in general. I love the social atmosphere. I think that's one of the reasons why I love D&D so much, is it's just so awesome to be at the table with a group of people and just telling stories and having fun. And that's what really board games are. I mean, you're telling stories in the construct of the board game, but that's what you're doing. You're socializing, you're telling stories, and you're just interacting with each other in a very positive way, and it's an amazing feeling. Um, So I want to continue on, probably more focused on that. If you want to have a kind of an idea of what my goal is, I'll put a link to his channel. But Gaming Geek, I don't know his real name, um, but he's a man, I think, that lives in St. Louis, from what I gather. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know. But he has an amazing game space in his basement, and he has a video that tours it. He's got tons of D&D miniatures and tons of games with miniatures, and he paints miniatures, and he crafts 3D boards, and he, adds on to stuff. And he's a DM as well, and he just has this awesome space for crafting and making things for games, and he also does cosplay, which I would love to get into, and it's just um, there's so much I want to do in that space, in that mindset, and I haven't been able to, mainly because, well, for one, money has been short for us. Not because I don't make enough, but because we have owed bills that all of our money goes to. And thankfully, that is starting to end. We've gotten rid of a lot of our bills, and we're starting to accumulate more money. So now the limiting factor is a little bit on the money side, because we're still finishing up bills, but also um, the fact that we live in an apartment, a small apartment. We don't have enough room for everything. We've got a 2-bedroom apartment. One is my wife and mine. Mine's bedroom, and then the other one is our daughter's. And then we have a small living room, small dining room that, it's not quite enough space to do what I want to do. I mean, I want to have a dedicated space for my hobbies, multiple, um, and then I want to have a dedicated space for, I just, my wife and I, we've said multiple times, we're ready to move on. We're ready to get on with the next chapter in our lives, and that is getting our own space, our own home. And I'm happy to report that we're very close to that. Not quite yet, but we're doing what we can. So um, I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for everything that we've got going on, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm excited and that I'm happy, and that I'm really looking forward to what is going to be happening in the next year. And I just want to also say that no matter what happens in the world, and no matter what happens with politics and events and different things that occur, just to have faith that humanity will win out in the end. I honestly believe that people are for the most part, generically good people. Even when you don't agree with people, I believe that they have a heart for good, and they don't mean ill will toward anyone. And I have to go. So thanks, guys. We'll end on that. Have a good one. Bye.